And Warren, welcome back to Sonic Frontiers, where before we begin, I must address the issue that happened last couple episodes. I was dealing with an overheating problem, and I think we resolved it, right, Orbo? Yeah, good enough for now. So I do apologize, and in case you're new to the channel, if I get too overheated, my temperature rises too much, I tend to get aggressive and say things that I regret. I apologize, the issue has been fixed for now. Gotta address that, make sure it doesn't happen again. And to be fair, it happened while I was taking on some challenges, so that also didn't help. Although one may have been the cause, I don't know. So when we last left off, we were doing these challenges as Sonic. I was a little miffed at the, tower climbs being a little glitched and the challenge being just complete nonsense. And then on top of all that, it seems like we're not going to be playing as not Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, or Tails again. So, yeah, a little ticked at this another story, but we'll see if it can redeem itself. Oh, and I do believe I read that this another story is the actual canon ending of the game. I hate when they do that with DLC and bonuses, but whatever. So let's get to it. What's the next challenge? The last one was incredibly infuriating. What do you have for me? That doesn't bode well. The last challenge was nice. Let's see. When this trial by being certain conditions to defeat all the enemies, Silent will be the only available skill? This does not bode well. Let's see. And can I only get one hit in? This doesn't seem difficult, just takes a while. So I guess the question is, will we have the time? And sometimes I get a full combo, sometimes I don't. This might actually be doable. Shocking. Actually, I think it is going to come down to time. And that doesn't help. Neither does that. Rock on, I forgot about that. There we go, one down. Now how can we optimize the combos? We can't. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to get multiple together? This might take me a few attempts, but at least it's not like the other challenge, which was just driving me insane. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this in time. And I don't think they move. This is now a question of how to optimize, isn't it? That would even go off. How do I do this? Yeah, it says we only have Psyloop. The feel enemies that fix only Psyloop is available. But as you can see, they don't do any damage to me, but I also can't kill them quick enough. See, I'm telling you, these trials are not tweaked right. Yeah, we'll try again. This time, let's experiment. We'll see how much time we have and how quickly I can defeat them. Alright, ready? Yes and no. So it is 2 minutes, which means I have roughly, 30 seconds per? Actually, no, more like 25. Is this gonna work? Stopping mid-combo? No, because I'm also at my 30-second limit right now. I got no combo, I have only 1 attack. Yeah, that was exactly 30. Okay, let's try big auto attack. No, that doesn't parry? Ah, I found out. Yep, that's what it is. Aha, I figured you out. And the parry starts to come out. But I figured it out. Hey, why that one return so quickly? Okay, maybe this isn't it. Maybe it is. This doesn't feel right, but if it works, then who can complain, right? This takes a lot of time, but I think it's actually faster. And we'll just side loop you to finish. Hard to say. Hard to say if that parry does work or not. Alright, we'll try it one more time, but that seems like it's working, doesn't it? Yeah. But see, this is also one of those challenges where I feel like it's once again not optimized. Oh, let's try again, see how parrying works. Because honestly, that's all I have. Alright, does parrying work? I wish we had at least one thing. Nope, that's not gonna work, is it? It's taking even longer. Okay, I must be missing something. How big of a side loop can we make? Not big enough, right? They don't move. That doesn't do anything. How are we supposed to do this? Maybe something like this? No, because, Yeah, because parry doesn't work because it just instantly returns. So we don't have enough time to really do any combos. Side looping takes too long. Unless they want me a boost, but then, yeah, the camera gets all weird. This... Where are we supposed... This just makes no sense. Let's stop and think about this for a second. All I have available is parry, side loop, and physical combo. And it honestly seems like the fastest way to do it is to side loop perfectly, hope to get like only 2 hits and then stop yourself, just to redo it and just hope you could somehow save a second? Because the parry doesn't work, it just instantly returns and it takes longer. I have access to none of my skills or abilities. I can't slow down time by dodging. Well, I've done everything I can on camera. I'm going to do this off camera for probably about 1,000,000 tries, and when I return, hopefully we'll have it, right? Yeah, so, be right back. And we're back. So, after doing this trial many times, and yeah, turns out I wasn't getting anywhere. I did look up some advice, and nobody was really that helpful. Though, I did see one that does seem to be working, but I feel like it only works about half the time, so I'm cutting back in, because this trial seems like it's going pretty well, so let's just hope for the best. So sometimes, yeah, you can only get 1 hit in, sometimes you can get more than one. I don't know if it's just RNG and I got lucky this run, but I think I finally got it. Took way too long, and yeah, I'm saying it, a lot of people were saying that this DLC was not properly created. And if that was just all RNG and I happened to get good parry RNG, that's even worse. But it's done, we move on. Screw you. Even with cheating, you can't win. Luckily, I'm used to these kind of nonsense I can't even speak, Orbo. Luckily, I'm a veteran gamer. I've been playing games for a long time, so I'm used to these nonsensical challenges. Some of which are designed to be difficult, some of which are difficult because they didn't bother checking to make sure it worked, and some of which are just difficult because the person was lazy. Which one of these towers? I'm gonna go with the second option until I complete all of them. And I believe there's only 4 towers, so we're halfway done. But I just gotta say, why am I not playing as Amy, Knuckles, and Tails? You only gotta play as them for 5 minutes and you're back to just Sonic. Yet they took the time to make Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. That also infuriates me. But, whatever, we're halfway done. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, looks like it. I love making jumps like this. But so far, we are halfway done. 2 nonsensical challenges, 1 nonsensical tower. Oh, I can't wait for this 3rd one, right? No, I'm starting to overheat. Orbo, activate it. Alright, that artificial cooling should help keep my systems nice and comfortable. I'm starting to overheat a little bit, which means we have not solved the problem yet, Orbo, and I almost ran off a cliff. We'll have to do another system diagnostic later. But for now, let's get to the tower and see what kind of nonsense we're going to be in for next time. Oh, looks like a climbing tower. Let's give it a quick look and then we'll do it next episode. So, right up the tower, we got springs. This doesn't look like it's going to be that hard, but, I'm just waiting, right? How do we get up the tower now? Oh, there it is. Alright, a little bit more looking until we fall, and then we'll call it. Okay, let's see. Bouncing balls into running up. Into a grind rail. Where are you taking me? Round and round circles, huh? Okay, and yep, I can already see where the problem's gonna be. It's gonna prioritize the hit, and I just fell to my demise. It's gonna prioritize the hit, I'm not gonna land on the wall, and it's gonna be difficult to climb. I can already see it happening, and won't we have fun next time? Yeah, here's hoping we don't overheat. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.